Hey, what's up guys? Back with another one today. So this one's gonna be more focused on the weight loss mini series, guys, not exactly on tonal. So I get a lot of people asking me very often, and actually just the other day someone said to me, not asking, but someone actually said to me, when I want to lose weight, I cut out carbs. So today we're going to be focusing on whether or not that is a good idea, and we're going to be talking about why it might be and why it might not be. And we're also going to talk about why it works, because cutting out carbs does work when you're looking for weight loss, okay? So when you cut out carbs, what happens? A lot of the time is you're going to automatically cut down on water weight, okay? The reason why you're going to cut down on water weight is because when you eat carbs, the long of the short of it is, when you cut down on carbs, your body can physically store less water in it, in the tissues of your body, okay? So you're not gonna be storing as much water. You're gonna be losing weight. You're gonna be losing water weight. Now, water weight is weight, right? Yeah, absolutely. So when you cut out carbs, you're gonna see that you lose weight naturally. Now, is this something that is good? Of course, you're losing weight. I've done it too. Back in the day, I used to cut out carbs when I wanted to lose weight, before I had a better way, before the way I do now. So at the end of the day, what happens is you're gonna cut out carbs, you're gonna lose that water weight, but you're also gonna, most of the time, not for everybody I guess, but a majority of people, they're gonna start feeling miserable. It's not necessarily a sustainable thing, guys. I mean, maybe for you it is, but for a majority of people, is cutting carbs out of their diet sustainable? No, you're gonna cut carbs out until you lose enough weight to a point where you're happy. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna be miserable half the time because you can't eat bread, you can't eat pasta, you can't eat rice, you can't eat all the stuff that you love, because human beings love carbs. And we're made to love carbs. Carbs are great. So it's not necessarily gonna be sustainable, in my opinion. As soon as you hit the level of weight that you want, you're gonna start eating carbs again. And then all of a sudden you're gonna balloon back up, and then you're gonna have to go diet again and all this stuff. So that's what happens, guys. So when you're looking at losing weight, in my opinion, it should be something that is sustainable. You wanna find a sustainable lifestyle, not just a quick diet, not a quick fix. You want something sustainable, something long-term. How do you find a long-term solution to a problem like gaining weight? Well, the first thing is you realize that you need to make a lifestyle change. Not just cutting out carbs, not only eating protein, not just cutting out fat, not just cutting out sugar. Guys, all this stuff is in the food that we eat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, sure, you can cut it out. You could, but it's not necessarily sustainable. How are you really going to enjoy your life? How are you going to be able to maintain your sanity while losing weight? I mean, for me, it worked, guys. I didn't eat carbs for about 10 years, okay? 10 years. I know all about not eating carbs. I know what it makes you feel like. I know the whole thing, all right? I've been through it. So if that's something that you want, go ahead, try that. You know what I mean? It'll work. You'll lose weight. You're going to balloon back up again, though. You're going to gain weight, and you're going to be miserable the whole time. You might convince yourself, yeah, this is sustainable. This is fine. Yeah, sure, maybe for a couple of weeks, maybe for a month or two. But at the end of the day, how long are you going to go without bread? How long are you going to go without sugar? How long are you going to go without potatoes? So, all that stuff, when you think about it as a whole, all that stuff comes into it. It's not just losing weight. It should also be about keeping it off, and it should also be about being happy while you're doing it, because why are you going to do something that makes you miserable? You know what I'm saying? The best approach that I can give you is don't cut out any food group. Guys, I went from 210 pounds to 100 and, what am I at now? 145 pounds, between 145 and 150 pounds. I did that with zero cutting out of food groups. I eat sugar, I eat rice, I eat bread. Guys, I eat about a loaf of bread a day. Okay? I eat about a loaf a day. No exaggeration. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So, do you have to cut out food groups? You don't. I lost all that weight without cutting out anything. All right? Now, am I exercising all the time in order to do that? No, I'm not. In fact, I lost all the weight that I did without any type of cardio, any type of intentional cardio. So what I mean by intentional cardio is cardio that you're doing purposely in order to actually lose fat. Like going on the treadmill, going jogging, you know, oh, I'm gonna get my exercise in today. None of that. I didn't do any of that in order to lose weight. And to me, that's the best way to do it. If you can lose weight without taking up the time to dedicate to exercise in order to lose weight, that makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? You can concentrate more on your bodybuilding. You can concentrate more on your life. You have more time. Guys, in the world that we live in, we don't have enough time. So you want to maximize the best, you want the best use out of your time. Losing weight can simply be achieved by watching calories, okay? Protein has calories. Carbohydrates have calories. Fats have calories. Every single micro and macronutrient has calories. So why would you cut out one macronutrient or micronutrient? Why would you cut off a macro when at the end of the day, it's calories that you should be looking at? Because everything has calories. Everything that you put in your mouth to eat has calories. So focus on the root cause of the problem. The calories. You need to first put yourself in a calorie deficit. Once you put yourself in that calorie deficit, you are going to lose weight. And the best types of foods you can eat are the foods that are low in calorie but high in volume, something that's going to make you full, so that while you're cutting down, while you're losing weight, while you're in your deficit, your body doesn't realize that you're going on a diet, that you're changing your lifestyle. Your body doesn't know because you're losing weight and you're full. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. So, why do most diets fail? Well, I've been on a lot of diets throughout my life, guys. And when I say I've been on a lot of diets, I don't mean I've been on a lot of lifestyles. I mean diets. Like, all right, I need to lose weight, so I'm going to suffer for a few months, lose the weight, and be happy for maybe another 2 weeks before it all comes back. Guys, I've done that a million times. And it doesn't have to be like that. You could just have a sustainable lifestyle. I mean, doesn't that sound better than suffering, getting the reward, and then losing the reward, and then having to suffer again to get it again? Having sustainable lifestyle, something that makes you happy, something that you do every day, something that you get used to and you're good at, makes sense to me. So why do most diets fail? Because a lot of the time, you're just kind of winging it. Like, yeah, when I lose weight, the way I do it is not eat carbs. Well, do you know why cutting out carbs is making you lose weight? If you don't know the reasons why something is happening, you're not going to be able to have a long-term plan of how to implement what you're doing. You're just like, oh yeah, I notice when I don't eat carbs that I lose weight. So I'm not going to eat carbs and I'll lose weight. Yeah, great. And that's going to come back again. So have a plan. Have some form of a solid foundation to work with. Learn about why not eating carbs makes you lose weight. Learn about what happens once you cut carbs out of your life, because a lot happens to your body chemically, a lot happens to your body physically, a lot happens to you mentally, emotionally. All those things are affected when you cut carbs out of your life. All right, so when you start that journey and you go ahead and you say, okay, I want to, take this step to lose weight, you got to realize that just winging it might not be good enough. You know how many people say, okay, I want to lose weight, So I'm gonna eat nuts while I'm at work, or I'm gonna eat seeds while I'm at work. Do you have any? I used to be one of those people. Guys, nuts and seeds are the last things that you want to eat when you're losing weight. Why? Because a handful of nuts that's not going to fill you up is going to cost you like hundreds of calories. And those hundreds of calories are what are going to cause you to go over the amount that you need in order to lose weight in terms of calories. You could say, oh, I'm starting an all-fat diet because I heard that keto works, or whatever type of diet you want. I'm doing an all-fat diet, no carbs. I'm gonna lose a ton of weight. Yeah, you're gonna lose a ton of water weight. But at the end of the day, a calorie is a calorie. If you're eating too many calories, you're gonna get fat, whether it's from carbs, whether it's from protein, whether it's from fat, whether it's from, it doesn't matter. You're gonna gain a ton of weight. You're winging it. You're not setting out with a plan. You have no foundation. So it's really simple. It really is. The hardest part about losing weight is finding something that is sustainable for you. Everybody's different. So what works for me might not work for you. So that's really what it comes down to, guys. You have to figure out a way to keep your calories in check. It's not about the carbs, it's not about the protein. Have a plan. Have a solid plan. Guys, if you need help, I'm here. Reach out to me. That's it, guys. It's really not all that complicated. It's calories in, calories out. It's energy in. Food gives you energy, but if you don't expend that energy somewhere, if you're not using it up, then at the end of the day, it's gonna turn into fat. That's what it's gonna do, okay? So, yes, have a plan. Yes, if you want, cut out carbs, it's up to you. You're probably gonna be miserable, and it's probably not gonna be sustainable. And as soon as you eat bread again, you're gonna be like, oh my God, carbs, it's so good, and you're gonna eat 4 loaves of bread, and you're gonna gain all the weight back. Think about your life, think about your journey. Has that happened to you already? Yeah, probably. More than likely, it's happened to you, where you tried cutting out a certain food group and then you lost your minds. All right, guys, so I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you appreciate it. As you can see, guys, I'm walking around right now. I'm walking and talking. I'm getting things done. And I am losing weight while I'm getting things done. I could very well be in my car right now. You know what I mean? Best way in order to lose weight in my book is implement new lifestyle changes. Not a diet necessarily, a lifestyle change. Something sustainable, okay? Talk to you guys soon. Be safe. Hope this helped. I'll catch you guys in the next video.